What's going on, everybody? We're going to be talking about Road to the Show today and what San Diego Studios mentioned in their blog post when they talked about mid to late career focus on Road to the Show coming up in the next game. And it's something that I've been talking about a lot in my previous streams and my previous Road to the Show talks. So we're going to dive more into that in this video. But first, somebody play my music. Okay, so finally, San Diego Studios wants to focus more on mid to late career when it comes to Road to the Show. And it's something that I've been talking about for years on my channel. If you guys have not come to my Road to the Show streams, I stream Road to the Show primarily on this channel. And we do that every single year. So stay tuned when the game releases and hope to see you guys there. But, cheap plug. But yeah, it's something that I've been talking about for years on this channel because I think that is very important when it comes to baseball because for the last couple of years, well, I'm going to say forever with Road to the Show, they primarily focus on everything that has to do before you get called up to the major league team. It's all about high school, college, double A, and triple A. And then once you get called up to the majors, the storyline kind of ends. There's really nothing else that happens after that. Not the only cutscenes you get is with your manager to tell you that, oh, you've been doing good. Here's some double XP for hitting or defense or pitching or whatever position that you're playing. Or it's for your agent to tell you that for the 10th time in a row that, oh, sorry, trade didn't work out. You have to stay here. Those are the only two cutscenes that you get in your career after you get drafted. There's nothing special that happens. You don't get called into the manager's office telling you, hey, you're 5 home runs away from 500, or you don't get a cutscene of MLB analysts talking about your milestones and nothing like that. You get all that stuff before you get called up to the majors, but everything after that is primarily like a glorified franchise mode. You just can't make any of the big decisions. And I tell people, well, they say, well, they added this and they added that. I don't know how easy it will be to make Road to the Show a game mode where people are going to be playing 5-6 months after its release. I do have some ideas that can make it better. I think they could add a system from franchise where the fatigue mode, they have fatigue, or I think it's fatigue in franchise where like your players get tired after playing a certain amount of straight games in a row, and then you have to switch them out with maybe some bench players and stuff like that. I don't know if that's still in franchise or not, but they should put that in Road to the Show because it gets so boring playing game after game after game. 116 games every single season. You barely get injured. I have my durability set at like 40. I don't even think I really touched durability. And you barely get injured. You barely miss any games at all. You're playing every single game, every single year. And me on my channel, I don't simulate games. I play every single game of my career. Every single game, every single at-bat, everything. We don't simulate. So after about 2 months of playing, it gets very boring and like samey. And I think, they should find some way and I don't know what way that is. Maybe they've came up with a master plan to my cat is acting ferocious right now. Maybe they came up with a massive plan to like save Road to the Show for the mid to late career people who play, so many years. Because I don't know, it gets very stale and very boring. And if you're not winning World Series, even if you are, I think it still gets kind of boring because you just load into the mode, you play a game, you win or lose the game, you just hit next, you go into the next game, the series over, you back out to the main screen, you upgrade your player, you get right back into the next series. Nothing changes. There's no cutscenes, no nothing. So I don't know, and I'm trying to think of just ways that they can make mid to late career better. Maybe some different storylines of, maybe a player, maybe they're going to trade for a player and they may take your spot and maybe you have to move to a different position. That can be something. But this is more like a, hey guys, put down in the comment section, what do you think can make mid to late career in Road to the Show great? So this is not me saying, oh, my idea is going to be the best. I want everybody to put down what they think can make Road to the Show better, because it sounds like they're not going to just be so heavily focused on, everything that happens before you get called up. So I don't know. I'm interested to see what they have in store, because I don't know, it gets very boring after a while, and I get burnt out very, very easily. And I don't want that to happen again, because I like baseball. I like Road to the Show. Road to the Show is one of the best career game modes as far as sports that we have, because NBA is too focused on money. It's pay to win. Madden, the gameplay is terrible there. And I think baseball is one of the best ones. So, yeah, put down in the comment section, what do you think can make Road to the Show mid to late career better? What are the things that they should implement, or what are the things that you think they're going to implement in next year's game to make it better? So yeah, put all your answers down in the comment section. I'll reply back to you guys, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Have a good day.